And so here's an update on the new parts I've been putting on the KLR over the last week and a half or so. I haven't really gotten to ride it much. I've been out for about a week with a cold, so I haven't really got to test much out yet. But anyway, I'll post a link in the description for everything that I put on the bike. But we'll start in the front of the bike and work our way back. But the first big thing is the new windshield. I got this from 3D Parts. This is the medium size one. They were pretty much out of everything else, so I took a gamble with this. This is quite a bit bigger than the stock windshield, and I like the angle a lot better. I think it looks better on the bike, so we'll give that a shot. Next upgrade were these mirror extensions. Combined with this windshield has solved my clearance issues with my mirrors. The bark buster hits before the mirrors do, so we still got to be careful with that, but it's at least better than it was. I got this new tire pressure system here. I rode with it the other day. It seems to work fine. The only thing I don't like so far is the PSI only goes down like 13 or so on this, 13 or 14, somewhere around there. So it's like right on the edge of where you might keep the tires sometimes. So that could get annoying, but we'll keep an eye on it. See what else we put on these pads. The side ones are staying on real good so far. And then you can see it's coming up a little bit on both these. I took a lot of care putting these on to make sure that it didn't happen, but I figured it probably would anyway. And of course, they're coming up a little bit. So if they stay like that, I'll be happy, but there's no real sense of getting a new one, I think, at this point, because I'll probably just have the same issues. But so far, I think they spice the bike up a little bit and make it look pretty decent. There's my battle scars from that Virginia City ride. So I put on, you can probably see the new bolts on here. I basically took out the rubber mounts and put those Tusk ones in. So I haven't ridden with those yet to see how much flex there is. There's still a little bit of flex, but less than there was before. So we'll keep an eye on that. And here's the upgrades I've been waiting for this whole time. So Tusk finally came out with these pannier racks. I've had these panniers sitting here for a while. As you can see, I've ridden with them so far. They're really sturdy on the bike. They don't move at all. They're pretty easy to install. The key on all of these is the same for all four on both sides. And I'll show you guys that don't know. If you want to release the boxes, you just pull that and you can release them. But if you're scared of somebody stealing your stuff, you basically have this thing in here that'll keep this thing hard mounted to the rack so nobody can steal it. At least that easy. Yeah, so far these are the medium size panniers, and they're perfect for me, but they still don't hold a ton, but yet I don't really plan to bring that much gear with me. You can really carry a lot of stuff if you put things on top of the boxes here and tie them down. I got sick of waiting for the Kawasaki case that looked flimsy anyway. I think the Pelican case gives it more of the military look, so I put this on. I've been waiting for a rack, which has just not come. So what I basically did, if you guys can see that, I took some spacers and just mounted it directly to the rack here, which means I can't remove it on the fly. So probably after there's a rack that I like, I'll put the box on it so I can take it on and off. But so far, it's holding up pretty well. Let's see. Oh yeah, the other big thing, I got the center stand finally. That's from Happy Trails. Took 2 months to get here, but it seems really high quality. You can see it is adjustable, but not on the fly. So if you want to set it to whatever setting you like, then it's going to take a bit more effort to do than maybe some of the other stands. But so far it's pretty high quality, and it keeps the tire off the ground pretty good amount right now. I don't really see a need to go up higher, at least at this point in time. There's a thermo bob. No issues with that so far. I got this aluminum skid plate on, or case plate, whatever you want to call it. This is for 2015. It still fits, but you have to finesse it a little bit. But other than that, I think that's about all the upgrades. So After the weather gets a little bit better and I kind of get over this cold, I'll go for a ride and test some of the stuff out and show you guys my thoughts. But thanks for checking in, and we'll see you on the next one.